Hi, I'm DebDedrick, Certified High Performance Coach. Welcome back to episode number 98, How to Set Performance Goals. Well, as a high performance coach, I know all about setting goals and helping my clients set goals. And I've set goals at work, with my employees over the course of my career. So I thought this was an important topic to maybe look at a framework that you can maybe apply in your personal life or your professional life to help you set performance goals. So if you're feeling stuck and you want to go to the next level, it's a framework that you can use and apply to help you maybe with yourself or maybe somebody you're working with. So let's get started on tip number 98. So number one, in order to accomplish a goal, an individual goal or a company-wide goal, I think it goes back to our high performance habits. You need to have clarity and you have to set individualized goals. Not a big, massive, huge goal, but drill down and pick just a few goals, make it doable, make it bite-sized chunkable so you can see some progress. So number one is setting individualized goals. So if it's at home, of course, you have 3 different kids and they want to set a goal for something in school, it's going to be different for them. And at work, if you have different employees, each of them is an individual. So that's going to be a different, set of individualized goals that they want. And maybe if it's a personal goal for yourself, decide what that is. Number 2, after you've defined what the goal is, let's set the goals in stone on the calendar. And working, if you're setting a goal with yourself, then, you could put it in your phone, you could put it in a desktop calendar, you can put it somewhere where you're going to remember to check your daily progress. And if it's with a worker, an employee at work, they need to know when the goal is needing to be accomplished. There needs to be a set window time frame, so there's a sense of urgency, and then there needs to be an agreement. Number 3, when you're writing your goals, individual or maybe it's at work for your team, you need to make sure they're written and they are doable and that they're measurable, and you are tracking your progress. If you really want to accomplish a goal, you have to measure it. It has to be written down. It has to be seen. It has to be in front of you. You have to be reminded of it, or it's going to get lost in the day-to-day distractions of life. In order to accomplish any goal, not only does that have to happen, you have to work for it every day, right? Number 4, define what the goal means to you. What's the benefit? How does it link to the success of you? Personally, professionally, the person you're working with, your organization. Remember, we talked about this in some of my other videos. In order for your goal to be accomplished, or the life that you want to accomplish, a habit that you need to implement, you've got to tie it to your heart, emotionally link it to a benefit. Then it becomes part of you, and there's an internal desire to make it happen. You need to learn how to incite this in your team and in your children, and that goes to high performance habits, learning how to influence and persuade. Number 5, communicate with each other. Communicate how you're doing. If you're talking to yourself, measure your goals. Communicate with your children if you're wanting them to accomplish goals, or your spouse. Or at work, communicate with your team regularly. The lack of communication in accomplishing a goal and getting our own agendas off tangent from what we're working for often creates disharmony, and it prevents us from accomplishing our goal. Number 6, allow the employee to monitor themselves. Keep track. You can't keep track of everybody. If you have a big team, they need to be in charge and personally responsible for them. And of course, till you get back together and you go over the progress. And let's see what else here. So number 7, okay, I'm trying to do this right so you have a really good framework. So specify the results that you're desiring from the goal. What's the desired outcome? What do you want to get at the end of this goal? If, for instance, you're an athlete and you're wanting to improve your time, How much time is it going to be? Is it going to be a couple seconds? Is it 5 seconds, 10, or is it a distance? Do you need to go farther within a certain time? Make it a real clear-cut, identifiable goal. Number 8, use performance goals to aim and guide your team. Aim and guide. Performance goals, aim, even for an athlete, to get better. In order to get better, you have to raise the bar a little bit. You get to one plateau, you raise the bar a little bit. You get a little bit better. You raise the bar. That's how all athletes get better. Then that's probably how you'll get better personally at home. If you're developing a skill set at home, maybe you're wanting to be a better parent, or at work if you're wanting to be a better leader. Start at the basic, develop a skill set, hit your goal, lay another goal, and develop a framework so you're getting better. Number 9, cover the most important functions on what that is, how you're going to accomplish your goal, the most important functions that you need to be learning to accomplish your goal. Are there certain skill sets that you need to be learning? Limit this to a few at a time. There's only so much time in the day. You only have so much time to accomplish these goals, and oops, that's the wrong title.